This is going to be an annotated speech here on esports and search engine optimization for my website for FlyQuest Esports. I keep going over the time, so I'm going to do my best to stay within the confines of that 10-minute time limit. So here we go. Search engine optimization, as a brief definition, it's SEO for short. It is the set of actions you can take to help your website rank higher in searches on Google and other search engines, so Google, Yahoo, etc. SEO basics. So SEO helps you generate traffic for your website. So this can be through means of title and description of your site, the meta title, keywords, content. All these things are key factors for developing search engine optimization for your website. What search engines do is they send out crawlers to accumulate their info from their computers all throughout the internet, all through a couple seconds. These crawlers are constantly going 24/7 to keep updating and accumulating new information. This is all run by secret algorithms that are applicable to each respective search engine. It's always different. They keep it monitored and safe, so that way people can't manipulate the information for their own benefit. SEOs, they're very important for e-commerce websites or websites that rely on generated income for goods and services. Naturally, if you don't have capital coming in, you're not going to be able to keep afloat. So you're going to want to optimize to make sure that you're getting the people to buy your product. The use of buzzwords, and common phrases as keywords, it's extremely important to maximize your potential from SEO, but don't overdo it. Don't just spam a whole bunch of information because it will be obvious to the algorithm for the respective search engine, and it's just dishonest, and it's going to leave a bad taste in people's mouths. So how do you expect people to visit your site if nobody knows about it? You could be the next Ed Sheeran, but if nobody's heard you sing, if nobody's heard your songs, what are you? You know? Top 10 search engines worldwide. This was something for SEO basics that I thought I really needed to know. So the source is right here at the bottom. It gives you the top 10 search engines that you need to optimize for. 1 through 5, Google, Bing, Yahoo, Ask, AOL. Those are very popular in North America. So is number 8, DuckDuckGo and Internet Archive. DuckDuckGo is a private search engine. I think it really has potential. It doesn't store your private information or anything. So if you want to feel secure, it's the perfect choice for you. Baidu is really popular in China. China is the #1 market for esports and League of Legends, so naturally we would want to optimize there. And then Wolfram Alpha and Yandex.ru. Yandex is a Russian search engine, and Wolfram Alpha is more of a optimized, more intelligent search engine that gives you more like answers or information. Search engine result pages, or SERPs. This is the page after you type in your search query and press enter. So, bada bing, bada boom. Let's search FlyQuest. And this right here is a nice example of your SERP. PPCs, or pay-per-click advertising, they help expedite the process of organic rank building on a SERP. What they do is they advertise your page at the top or on the right-hand side. You see this a lot on Google. You can even see this on social media websites like Facebook. It's simple. You want to put money into it. If you want to buy this service to advertise, more people are going to see it. And it's all depends on pricing options that these different search engines do have. Not necessary in most instances, but if you are an e-commerce website, you might want to jump on it. Now this right here again is a picture of that SERP right here. Very clean layout. I love Google, my favorite search engine. Types of results that you have paid results, which are PPCs from the previous slide. That's an example of it. You have organic results, which would be like those top right here on that first page. It accumulates them in descending order for how applicable they are. And then you have local results. So it would be like, for instance, if I was to search a bar and grill on Google, it has my location, probably because of my email being linked to it. But if I search bar and grill, bing, bang, boom. Bar and Grills in the Junction City, Kansas location, which is where I'm located right here, and how far away they are from me. It's really amazing. I love the internet. These also can be called rich snippets. They're personalized results that can be generated based on information from these other integrated programs, like through your calendar, different events around you, through your mail, through My Business, etc. Just there's a myriad of different options that you have. There are 3 fundamental duties of search engines: crawling, indexing, data retrieving. I'm going to use some examples here. Crawling is like the librarian going to get that book or document and bringing it to the library, having it at the library. So they've gotten freshness. Indexing is information put on a note card saying filed in an appropriate place, like a filing cabinet that they would have to aggregate that information to know that you have it. And then there's the data retrieval or data retrieving, which would be the librarian going to get you that book based off of the filing information. So crawling, indexing, and data retrieving. Those are the three fundamental duties of search engines. So optimizing factors, what we need to look at here. So ways that I want to optimize would be the domain. So make sure the keyword is in the domain name. Titles and descriptions, so like the meta title, etc. Those little tabs that you see at the top of the screen, like right here. Using keywords there. And key descriptors. Keyword frequency, make sure to use it over and over and over again, but not to overdo it, like I said earlier. Freshness, so new content. As you can see right here on Google, if I were to search FlyQuest, you notice the content here? Notice how fresher content, like say by tweets right here about FlyQuest, and then more fresh content specifically right here. Medios just got traded 14 hours ago to this team. It's very big news. And notice how that rises to the top. Newest cream rises to the top. So backlinks, amount of sites that link to you, if those are reputable websites like say LO Esports or like the actual League of Legends website, or even if I were blessed enough to be the actual FlyQuest website, that would help me out as well. Quality of links that I link to, make sure that they're trustworthy websites, don't have a bad name, bad knock, and make sure I'm linking to places that say a lot of people go to. Engagement, it's the amount of hits that I have, how much time people spend on my website. More engagement I have, the higher up in those standings I go. Bounce rate, if people just look at my website, they're like instantly turned off, this is not what I want, they leave it, that's going to negatively affect me and cause my stock to drop. Brand reputation is my popularity amongst news and media, etc. More popular are, naturally, the more you rise. And then again, social media hits and everything also are key factors. So key tip, try to utilize all the free resources that you can, such as Google Sitemap, forums, comment sections like Discus, Reddit, etc. Very popular. Comment sections, very popular. And social media as well, again. Any attempt to generate traffic helps, even if it's just one click. You know, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. When it comes to just one person coming in your store, say you own a business, just that one person coming in and buying a candy bar, you know, that's $1.31 after tax that you didn't have. So my plans for optimization. I want to make good keyword research right out of the gate. So with Moz Keyword Explorer, Google AdWords, Keyboard Planner Tool, and Google Trends. Good keyword research I think is really important. And if I research those keywords over time, I can utilize them in my website, look at my own personal results in comparison to different results for other websites, for similar websites. And I can kind of change up my own formula to make it as perfect as possible based on actual research that I've done. Now, intelligently thought out titles for home pages and subpages, for instance, roster, teams, about, etc. Nice, concise, simple, but saying exactly what it is and not sending people astray. Sitemaps sent to all search engines that garner helpful traffic. Practical off-site SEO that isn't spammy, so I don't want to spam and annoy people and push them away if I'm making Reddit threads saying, hey, you should read this, etc. I want to make a nice post, put my information out there, and give people that option, but I don't want to spam it. Alt text implemented the right way, not added on at a later date. You want everything to seem organic, and you want to come with a plan. Come in with a plan straight out the gate. Branding across social media and other avenues to direct traffic. I keep bringing that up a lot. But social media is the name of the game. It is very important. Everybody uses it. Flyfan.gg would be what I would want to use. The top level domain .gg is not necessarily mean good game, but it's a very popular term in League of Legends and other video games. And .gg websites have actually turned into an unofficial subgrouping of different esports and nerdy little things like that. Flyfan, FlyQuest, naturally Flyfan website. I just think it works perfectly. It rings, comes right off the tongue, nice and simple. It would be a $75 purchase for the .gg, so I would not do that, but that would be what I would naturally go for if I could spend the money or was not poor. News and information hub for all things FlyQuest esports is what this would be. This would include, but not be limited to, an about page, company info, official links for FlyQuest, teams, news, rosters, results, standing, rumors, etc. And main keywords I would use would be FlyQuest, FlyFan, esports, League of Legends, Rocket League, NALCS, which is like the acronym, what would be for NFL, for National Football League, etc. And then RLRS, that's for League of Legends and Rocket League, the two teams respectively. Situational keywords I would use, subpage titles, so like FlyQuest teams, FlyQuest rosters, about FlyQuest, as long as it interrelates with the actual page. Little details, i.e. characters used in specific matches, say somebody used Tristana or used Olaf in a League of Legends game. Was there an interview with Onda? I would use Onda if there was. Say they played TSM in a match, TSM FlyQuest, TSM was in the match, might as well throw that team's name in there too. If there was an interview with Travis Gafford, etc., things like that. Names of authors whose content is being utilized on the page, and acronyms or shorthand would also be smart too. So again, that's all I have for you. Hopefully you learned a little bit of this about esports, and hopefully you learn a lot more and you're interested. Thank you.